This film is tagged in this video. Poetic Justice ni filime ngiye kukubwiraho. Poetic Justice follows Justice, who is Janet Jackson, a grieving hairdresser who writes poetry to cope with her boyfriend's murder. She reluctantly joins a road trip to Oakland in a poster van alongside her friend Rachel, played by Regina King, her friend's partner Chicago, played by Joe Terry, and a poster worker named Rocky, played by Tupac Shakur. This is the last movie appearance of Tupac Shakur. The film opened in South Central Los Angeles with Justice and her high school sweetheart Marke at drive-in movie. Their evening turns to horror when Marke is suddenly killed by local gang violence in front of her eyes. Devastated, Justice withdraws from her friends and loses her desire to finish school. Taking a job as a hairdresser to navigate her deep depression, she begins writing and reading deeply personal poetry, which narrate the emotional backdrop of the film with the original poems penned by Maya Angelou. Unable to drive her broken down car, Justice gets a ride to Oakland for a hair show. The van is shared with her fierce independent postal worker Rocky, who is an aspired musician and a single father dealing with drug-addicted ex and his buddy Chicago. Initially, Justice and Rocky crash. Justice perceives Rocky as another typical irresponsible guy, while Rocky is frustrated by Justice's standoffish demeanor. However, as the group makes a various stops along the way, including a chaotic family reunion, barbecue, and African cultural fair, the two begin to understand each other's hidden struggle with the loss and responsibility. They eventually fall in love, helping each other to find the strength to confront their past traumas. The trip ultimately tests their bond, specifically as Rocky faces his own brushes with violence, but the couple manages to reconcile and plan for a hopeful future together in Oakland. Poetic Justice akaba ari filime ya nyuma Tupac Shakur yakinnyemo nyuma y'uko yicwa. Ikaba ivuga kuri Justice ariwe Janet Jackson, akaba yari ari mu gahinda ko kubura umukunzi we bakundanaga mu gihe bari mu ishuri muri kaminuza. Ubwo bari basohotse bagiye kureba filime, umukunzi we yaje kuraswa bivuye ku rugomo rw'abagangi cyangwa abantu baba mu matsinda y'ibyihebe ndetse n'abakora urugomo. Uwo mukobwa nyuma y'uko ibyo byamubayeho ko bishe umukunzi imbere y'amaso ye, yavuye mu ishuri ubundi atangira gukora akazi ko mu nzu zisuka. Nyuma yaho yaje kujya gusohokana n'inshuti ye ariwe Regina King, ariko akina yitwa Rachel. Bajya mu ruzinduko batwawe na Tupac Shakur witwaga Rocky, baza kubanza gushwana kubera ko Justice yabonaga ko Rocky ari undi musore uri aho ngaho udakunda inshingano, ariko aza kumenya ko ahubwo Rocky ari single father cyangwa ari umupapa ufite umwana wabanaga n'umukunzi we, ariko uwo mukunzi we wa mbere akaba yari yarabaswe n'ibiyobyabwenge. Iyi filime rero igaruka ku muco y'Abanyafurika mu mwaka w'1990 kubera ko Tupac ndetse na Janet Jackson bagendana n'izo nshuti zabo bakajya mu gitaramo cyangwa mu munsi mukuru w'abandi banyamerika ariko b'abirabura, aho baza gutangira kumenyana bityo bagakomezanya ndetse bakanakundana. Reminding you that this movie is tagged in this video, you can check on it. Nakwibutsa ko iyi filime nta kundi wayireba itaginze muri video, ukaba wayikandaho ukayireba igihe cyose wabona umwanya. In the casting of this film, there are actors such as muri filime y'umukino filime nka Janet Jackson, Tupac Shakur, Regina King, Joe Torre, Maya Angelou, Jennifer Lewis, Yvette Wilson, Tyra Ferey, Key Tips, Kanda Alexander, Mike Laporte, Maina Campbell, Billy Zane, Ten Rock, Rory Petty, Roger Guevara, Che Averi, Leroy Averi, Michael Corey, Clifford Collins Jr., Norman Dennison, Rico Bueno, James Dean, Keith Washington, Dedrick D. Gorbert, Robbie Reid, Reno Rindo, Baha Jackson, John Catron, Special Key Mackay, Umar bin Hassan, Kim, Mick Howard, Danny Pierce, Kirk Kender, Dion B. Vance, Rick Harris, Crystal Sierra Rogers, Nick Var, Kenna Ivory Wines, Geoff Coran, Ridmi Rihanna, Alexander Vaudevin, Rose Weaver. This movie lasts 1 hour 49 minutes. Check on it. It is a romance drama film. Thank you for your